Good. So we're just warming up these toes by putting our fingers through, trying to get our fingers as close to the base of our toes as we can, and just giving them a good wiggle. Good. Excellent. Okay, now, once we've done that foot, we're going to swap to the other foot. Got notes to keep you on track so I don't go mental. So we are looking at, even with the poses, we're looking at some flexion and extension of our back muscles as well, but it's quite in quite a nice way. Okay. So warming these feet up. Once we have warmed these feet up like this, we are going to do a top of the foot stretch, but on our feet here or down here. So we're going to place our feet behind us, and we're going to make sure that we're right on the dorsal part of this foot with our heels pointing up the way. Legs are hip distance apart, and then we're just going to sit back onto our feet, keeping those heels in that position, not letting them fall out towards the side the way mine like to do, and just come as low as you're able to. So you might only get to here before it starts feeling quite tight. You might get to here. You might get all the way down to the bottom. Good. And just allow that to stretch off a little bit or lengthen. Good. It might feel dead uncomfortable. The first few times I did this is like this, is mentally uncomfortable. So just come as far back as you can. So you put the back of your feet on the floor, heels pointing up the way, and you're just going to sit back nice and gently. And if you can come all the way back, then come all the way back. Don't allow your heels to fall out towards the side or fall in the way. These are both habits of mine. So it's about keeping them in alignment. Good, and then release them. And then we're going to curl our toes underneath, and we're just going to sit back with our toes curled underneath. Again, come back as far as is comfortable for you to begin with. Good. Nice, everyone. And then come back up again. And then we're just going to give them a wiggle before we get started. Okay, so we're going to treat these exercises as warm-ups as we go through them the first time. And so we're not going to do a specific breathing warm-up today. We're going to come first of all into our quadruped position. And we're going to start with our hands underneath our hands underneath our elbows, our hands underneath, they are, but also our hands underneath our shoulders and our legs, our knees underneath our hips. We're going to curl our toes underneath. And the first thing to think about here is this posterior end. So we want to feel like we're pulling our heels towards the floor like they're guy ropes. Then at the front of our body, we're going to turn, if it's comfortable for you, you're going to turn your fingertips in the way so they're pointed towards each other. We want to engage our shoulder girdle. So we're going to press our shoulder blades apart as if we want to separate them away from each other and bend our elbows, looking straight down towards our hands. Good. Excellent. Now imagine you've got a boiling hot floor that you're pulling your whole body away from. So this is a basic pose, and we're going to do 3 nice slow breaths here and an apnea breath just in your own time for this one. So whenever you're ready, begin. As you inhale, you want to really visualize your ribcage widening. And as you exhale, visualize that ribcage drawing back into the center and your belly button moving up through the crown of your head. As you inhale as well, you can really think about breathing into the back of your body. So really breathe into the back of that ribcage on the inhale. And as you exhale, allow that breath to close or reduce. Good. We're doing 3 breaths here. And then when you do your apnea breath, you're going to open your ribcage nice and wide. Excellent. Okay, once you finish this one, shake your wrists off. We're going to talk about what we're going to do for this for our routine that we're going to do. So the routine that we're going to do, we are going to be adding a little bit of movement. So you know how we quite often we roll down our pelvis when we're lying down, and then we pull ourselves back up on the exhale. So it's a bit like a cat-cow, but it's a little bit different. So as we inhale, what we're going to do is we're going to think about trying to keep our pelvis as neutral as possible, and we're going to press our chest through at the front and allow our head to open. So we get this extension in the back of our body. So we're not going into a big, sink like this. We're thinking pelvis stays as static as it can, and we're going to draw our chest through and look a little bit forward. So you should feel this in your mid-back and your upper chest. So we're getting a really nice stretch for our extensor muscles. So that's for our inhale. So we're inhaling, opening here. Then as we exhale, we're going to curl our belly button up towards the ceiling and allow our head just to follow. And then when we inhale again, we're going to bring our pelvis back to neutral and press our chest forwards for the inhale. Good. And then as you exhale again, you're going to draw your belly button up and allow your head to follow. And then exhale, pressing your chest forward and trying to keep your pelvis as neutral as you can. It will move, but we want this neutral as possible to get that stretch. And your last one, exhaling, inhaling, pressing forward, and then exhaling back to your neutral position, and then your apnea breath. So give those wrists another shake off, and we're going to do this as a little flow. So inhale, exhale, and I'll talk you through it. So back into our position, knees directly underneath your hips, toes curled underneath behind, Gaya ribs. If you're finding this hard for your wrists, you can point your fingers straight forward. If that's still a little bit sore for you, you can come up onto your fists. So this gives you a couple of options that you can use. So ready to inhale and press your chest forward. Inhaling, pressing your chest forward. Exhaling, drawing your belly button up and allowing your head to follow. Inhale, pressing your chest forward, trying to keep your pelvis neutral. Good. Exhaling, drawing your belly button up, allowing your head to fall so you get a nice flexion. Inhale, pressing your chest forward. And this time as we exhale, we're going to come back to our neutral position. Close your mouth and nose, pause, and open your ribs. Hold that rib opening for as long as you can. And when you need to inhale, inhale here. And exhale, we're going to replace our hands with our elbows and come down into our second position for our series we're going to be doing. Now for this one, the first basic pose, knees are directly underneath, curling those toes underneath, pressing, making sure that our elbows are directly underneath our shoulders. You all look pretty good. Then we're going to press our hands into the floor, so we want to pull our body away from the floor. And we're going to take our head back towards our knees. So it's looking toward, our eyes are looking towards our knees. So we're looking for ears, shoulders, hips here. Make sure you haven't sunk your chest. I've got a real habit of doing this. So I have to make sure that my rib cage is in line with my pelvis. Now, as we, nice basic pose here, as we inhale and exhale, we're going to think about our sit bones widening and closing. We're going to do 3 breaths in your own time again for this first one. So really, when you're ready, just begin. As you inhale, you're thinking really about really pressing those ribcage to the side, but really breathing into your back muscles here. And exhale, think about your sit bones closing and you getting longer. And when you inhale, think about your sit bones widening, widening, widening. And when you exhale, drawing back into the center. And think about it's almost like you're shooting your head into the floor. So you're getting longer through your spine. And on your third one, you're going to close your mouth and nose, pause, and open your ribs. Good. If you need to, give your shoulders a nice shake off. Okay, so we're going to add to this one. So what we're going to be doing when we do our routine is we're going to be adding, for the second time we go through this, we're going to be adding our rock back, but we're also going to add a little bit of flexion with our head. So we're going to do our usual rock back where we press back and pull forward for our inhale. But then when we do our apnea breath, we are going to start with our head curling around that ball underneath our neck again. So we're curling our head underneath, underneath, underneath. And you'll feel that the upper part of your back will also start to curl. And the idea here is that you're trying to get your head between your knees, between your elbows. So you're trying to get it all the way down. So you'll need to press through your arms and curl your head round. Let's try it as a pose first and see how it feels for you. So pressing your body away from the floor. Head initially is in this nice, beautiful line with the rest of you. And as we inhale, we're going to rock back. So ready to inhale. Inhale, rock back. 1, 2, 3. Draw forward, sitting bones closing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press back. 1, 2, 3. Exhale forwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose and pause. Now open your ribs. And as you open your ribs, once your ribs feel like that from this point, you're going to start curling your head around that ball to add this extra lift through the rib cage. Good. Really opening up through your spine. And when you need to inhale here, and exhale, release and shake your shoulders off. Okay, so that's the poses we're going to do when we're kneeling today. We're going to come into our sitting pose now because I want to talk through the arms that we're doing here before we put them into our routine. So you can choose how you want to sit. You can either sit with your legs crossed. Good. You can have your legs out in front of you, or you can have your legs in that diamond shape. So it's up to you which one you want to pick. Make sure in all positions your feet are dorsiflexed and that you can feel your sit bones underneath you. Good. For this first one, we are going to do nothing at all except make sure our rib cage is directly on top of our pelvis and we can feel our sit bones and that we're gazing towards the horizon. And I'd like you to imagine you've got a wall behind you, you're resting your back against. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths, an apnea breath here without any arms at all to start with. I would like you to visualize your sit bones widening or sliding apart and exhale, drawing into the center, getting taller on each exhale, and an apnea breath. Arms can be on your knees, arms can be up here, arms can be wherever you want them to be for this one. The focus is the sit bones and the rib cage. So when you're ready, just take it away. As you inhale, you want to visualize your rib cage and your sit bones widening at the same time, sliding out towards the side. And as you exhale, you want to think about them drawing into the center and almost like a funnel, getting taller, 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 taller. Take your time. Really relax your jaw. Good. And after your third one, you're closing your mouth and nose, pausing and opening your ribs. Good. Excellent, well done. So once you finish that one, we are going to do the next pose. So what we're doing with this one is we're working with our arms. So it's still in your sitting position. We're going to have our hands in first position. This is a feedback position. So you should be able to press into your thighs if you can. Feet into your thighs and at the same time press with your thighs into your hands. Shoulders stay down because you're pressing down the way, but you're also pushing up. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths. As we inhale, we're going to open our hands towards the side in a V, so palms are going to face forwards. Exhale back here. And then our apnea breath, we're going to open our hands again. And then we're going to start our next set of poses. So as we open our arms, we're going to come all the way up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready to start. So let's go for it. And then I'm going to add some things to this. So ready to inhale here. Inhale and open. 1, 2, 3, draw it back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. As you open your ribs, hands are opening towards the side again. Hold until you need to inhale. When you need to inhale, inhale here. And exhale, hands come back down. Good. Shake these wrists off if you need to. So next one, we're going to do the opposite side, but this time when we come up, we're going to extend our wrists. So we're going to extend them back the way. So each time we move. So hands back on our thighs. Ready to inhale. Inhale, open. 1, 2, 3. Extend your wrists. Bring it back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3. Extend your wrists. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Extend your wrists. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch off your breath. Pause. Open your ribs. Extend your arms. Extend your wrists. And hold until you need to inhale. And when you need to inhale, when you do, inhale here and exhale, hands come back down. So now we're going to do both hands at the same time. So we're going to bring them all the way up, start facing forwards. Then we're going to extend them and then we're going to twist them round so they make this bird feeling. So we've got our thumb comes to our middle finger. So there's quite a lot to do when we get up there. So we want to really work these wrists. So hands back into our first position. Let's give it a go. Ready to inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, extend and then twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, extend and then twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3, extend and then twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and move your hands up nice and slowly, all the way up. Then extend and twist and hold, and think about the stretch coming from your opposite buttocks until you need to inhale. And when you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, shake it off. The final one is we know back to front, so we're not going to go through it here. We're going to add it as part of our series. It's just a nice basic first pose you ever learn with me, but we're going to do 3 breaths in one arm position, 2 breaths in one, and 1 breath in the other, and repeat it 3 times through, or 2 times through, depending on time, because this is supposed to be a 10-minute routine. So we're going to come onto our 4-point kneeling position. Although last night it was a 7-minute routine, so God knows what this will be today. I do time them, you know. So we're going to start with a basic pose, then we're going to add extra bits to it, and then we're going to go down to the next position. So I think that's what I've written. Yes. Yes. So basic pose, then the extra bits. So look straight toward the floor. Make sure you've got a nice box position. Gaze towards the floor. Feel like you're putting your body away from your boiling hot floor. Open shoulder blades behind you. Guy ropes for feet. Ready to inhale. 3 breaths here as a static pose. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Think sitting bones. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause, slowly opening your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, have a little pause here. So the next 2 that we're going to do are the ones where we're inhaling and extending forwards with our chest, exhaling, curling up. And we're going to do that twice through. So ready to inhale and press your chest forward. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Draw your belly up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And press forward. 1, 2, 3. Try and keep the pelvis neutral. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press forward. 1, 2, 3. Back to your neutral spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press forward. 1, 2, 3. Draw your back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press forward. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press forward last time. 1, 2, 3. Back to neutral. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, replacing your hands with your elbows. Back into our nice basic Sphinx pose. Eye line is back towards our knees. Think boiling hot floor. If you want to add a little bit to this, apart from pressing your arms away from the floor, you can think about drawing your elbows back towards your knees. Guide ropes for feet. Make sure your body's nice and long. Eye line back towards your knees. Static pose to start with. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here and pause for a moment. Now, as we inhale, we're going to do our rock back. Remember the rock back, wide open sit bones as we push back, but push back with your hands as well. Use your arms and your shoulder muscles and pull back as you come forward. And then we're going to curl our head under for the apnea. So ready to inhale and press back. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, draw forwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. As your rib opens, curl your head round that ball, trying to get the top of your head towards the floor for a further 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rock back. 1, 2, 3. Draw forwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch off your breath. Pause. Open your ribs. Start to curl your head round. Think about pressing the top of your shoulders forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. As you exhale, you can cross your legs behind you, swing them out towards the side, and come into our sitting position. Okay. So remember, straight hands, extended hands, then flexed hands, then multilingual hands. So we're ready to go. Hands into our first position. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, draw it back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, think sitting bones. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8. Hands are moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got that wrong. Did my timing wrong. So other way, other hands. I always do this. So I should have brought them back down during the apnea breath. I'll do it this time properly. So other side for our extension. Ready to inhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Extend your wrists. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3. Extend. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, extend. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Move your hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Bring them back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both arms. 1, 2, 3. Extend and twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3. Extend and twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Extend and twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch off your breath. Pause. Open your ribs. Extend those arms all the way up. Nice and slowly for this one. We can take our time. All the way up. Extend your wrists. Turn them round and hold that. Really feeling that stretch coming from those buttocks all the way up through to those arms. Relax your jaw. When you need to inhale here, inhale in position and exhale. Spin yourself down to the floor for our supine pose. So when you get down here, you want to first of all make sure that you find your nice neutral pelvis, your ribcage heavy on the floor, and set yourself up well for this position. Feet are nice and evenly weighted on the floor. And we're going to start, first of all, with 3 nice slow breaths and an apnea breath just here. Palms face up towards the ceiling, or palms can face down towards the floor. Just relax your arms. We just want to feel this breath. So ready to inhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. And slowly opening your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, dorsiflex your feet. Press your heels lightly into the floor. Feel like you're holding a little ball between your knees. Draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Keep your neutral pelvis, rib cage stacked. Hands are coming into our internal rotation first position. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths here and an apnea breath holding for 12, then 2 breaths holding for 14, and then 1 breath and try and hold for 16. Remember, you can breathe at any point. So first set is 3 breaths. Ready to inhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Now open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Move to second. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Moving to third. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, shaking these arms off. That's us at our 10 minutes almost. We've got 30 seconds to go. So pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice rock from side to side. Good. And then from here, hold one leg in towards your chest and stretch the other leg out. This is just to open up through your psoas and your hip flexors. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw your knee closer in towards your body. And we're going to repeat that one more time. Nice breath in. And exhale, draw that knee closer in towards your body. Then swap your legs over, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So again, nice deep breath in. Then exhale, draw that leg in. And one more here. Nice deep breath in. And then draw that leg in. Good. Roll onto your side, and we're going to do our last little stretch for today. It's just a child's pose. So we're going to be on our quadruped position and just sit right back towards your heels again. So again, this is giving us that stretch for the dorsal part of our foot. And you can lengthen your hands away from you. And just, you can either lengthen them here or put them down by your feet. And just do 3 nice big slow breaths to finish today. Take your time nice and slowly. 3 deep, slow breaths into your back of your body. Lovely. Well done, everybody. So that was our next 10 minutes.